Hi there. My guest today is a singer, songwriter, and natural-born performer. After traveling down many roads in the musical field, including 2 hits on the Billboard charts, this artist has decided to follow her heart and release her own music under her own label, OMO Records. Her live performances are not like any other, and her energy and powerhouse voice will have you up and rockin'. She is none other than Amber Ferrari, and she's a Long Island native. She's here to tell you all about her musical journey, as well as perform a few of her hit singles later in the show. You don't want to miss this. Tons and tons of fun is coming your way. Keep it here. Hello and welcome. Please welcome my guest today, Amber Ferrari, to the show.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Fabulous musical talent. I'm so excited about your show today, and you have so much to talk about because you've been doing this for how many years now?
No, for a very long time. I've been doing this since I'm 15, and I just turned 40 in April. So
oh, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
Absolutely
thank you,
fabulous.
thank you.
I love your ring. You got the
Thank
bling
you.
going
Yes,
on.
that's my piece of amber. My name is Amber. My middle name is Rose. So there's my piece of amber and my little rose on the side.
Very nice. So tastefully done.
Thank you.
So you actually started performing, let's say, many years even before that. You were, what, 8 years old performing up and down on the couch. You were telling me the story.
Actually, that was 2, and I don't recall it. My parents were telling me the story. Yeah, they said I used to sing at 2 years old and jump on down on the couch singing "Ah Baby" over and over and over again. It must have drove them nuts. But I did start singing around 8 or 9 years old in church in front of people for the first time.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I was very shy, extremely shy. I did not face the congregation.
Really?
Yeah.
I would never picture you to be shy sitting here
yeah,
right now.
no, I was very shy. It took me a long time to face the front, and eventually I came out of my shell and absolutely love it.
So cool. I mean, I grew up shy myself. Everybody always told me that I was shy, and it's funny because I've always loved the talk show genre. So we were talking on Facebook not that long ago, and you were telling me the story when you were 2 years old, jumping up and down on the couch singing. I'm like, well, when I was 8, I hosted a talk show in my basement. And I remember my very first microphone was actually made out of a cardboard paper towel roll and like black construction paper wrapped around. I don't even know if I have it. My mother probably holds on to stuff like that, so she just might have it.
My microphone was, you ready for this one? This is great. It was a toy hoe for like digging, and I used to stand on the flat part
it had the
and bend it.
stand.
Yes, that was and I used to sing.
Did you used to kick it
I
down
did,
like they do on stage?
Absolutely, I used to pretend I was Elvis. I used to sing "There Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog."
That is so funny, so awesome. So you have so much going on. First of all, you got engaged. You have a beautiful ring on your finger.
Actually, that's not my engagement ring. No, but yes, I did get engaged a little over 2 years ago. Thank you so much. Yes.
And your fiance is also your guitarist, who we'll see in a little bit.
Yes,
because he's going to assist you a little later in the show.
Yeah, he's a fantastic guitarist and very supportive. So I'm glad he's here.
Excellent. So you've been taking Long Island by storm for so many years now. Where are some other places that you've actually performed?
I have played in so many fantastic places, all the way starting from Gurney's in Montauk.
I love Gurney's.
Into Manhattan, O'Flanagan's on 69th Street, Avalon's, into Connecticut, Temple Bar and O'Neill's, Brooklyn, Queens. I've played in Miami, in Vegas, Atlantic City, all over the place. I've really been really blessed and really enjoying every performance and having a great time. Even sang the national anthem for the Mets at Chase Stadium.
Yeah, you were saying. Yeah. How cool is that?
That was really amazing.
Wow.
I really enjoy singing our national anthem. It's always an honor, and I'm very proud to be able to do that and pay tribute. And that was just really phenomenal to be able to do it at such a large venue.
I mean, there's like what, hundreds of thousands of people that go to
they
that
actually
stadium.
have the number. They have the counter where they show you the people. And I was stupid and decided to look, before going to sing. And they were over 44,000 that day.
Oh my gosh!
So I was just like, so that would be the largest crowd I've sung in front of so far.
Definitely, but that was so cool, though.
It was really a great experience.
So what made you fall in love with music and performing? I mean, you said you were shy, so it's like such a shock to see you doing this line of work.
My dad was a drummer, and he used to travel in a Dixieland band. My mom played clarinet and used to do all the school musicals, and she used to sing. So growing up, my parents always had music on. They actually used to go out, and when we used to have to stay home with the babysitter and go out disco dancing. My father had the gold whistle and everything. They won a lot of competitions. They were excellent dancers, actually, and always played music. We would go on Sunday drives, and they would be playing the oldies. So I used to love all styles of music because of my parents, all genres. And the harmonizing, the harmonies are fantastic. And I just was brought up listening to music. So
Wow,
I
so
absolutely love it. And I knew from day one that that's what I wanted to do. I always said I didn't have to be famous and be a huge millionaire, but I wanted to be able to make a living and support my family doing what I love, which is singing.
Just living
and
comfortably.
that's my goal.
I hear
And
you.
that's why you had mentioned I had started my own label. After following so many different roads in the music business, I listened to my friends and my heart and said, you know what, I'm going to do this on my own and sing what I want to sing and how I want to sing and what my fans and friends love. I like
So
to
you
call my
actually
fans friends too as well, because if it wasn't for them or someone like yourself asking me to come on your show, this is
Yeah.
really phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Oh,
I
you're
couldn't
so
do what I
welcome.
love. So I started and released my first single November 5th.
Wow,
Last year, thank you, called
congratulations.
Whatever, Whatever. And getting ready to release my next single, Not Just a Pretty Face, July 27th.
And is this part
That's
of, this
what-
is your original
That's
one?
the first one, yep,
Okay,
that's
we'll
Whatever,
hold this up
Whatever.
for you. This is Whatever, Whatever that Amber released last year around November time.
Yes, and
So
it's
cool.
available on iTunes and Amazon and Napster, et cetera, et cetera.
Nice.
I signed with an awesome woman from Sobel Promotions, and the song was picked up by DJs in Italy, Canada, and Sweden, and being spun there, so it was really
Wow,
fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And I'm really thrilled because I decided to add to my next single. I found this really cool guy. He's a brand new DJ. His name is DJ ZQ, and he's actually doing a remix for my next single, Not Just a Pretty Face. So it'll be releasing the rock single,
Oh,
a
nice.
dance remix, and then he's doing a club edit. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So who is like your favorite idol growing up in the music? I mean, I know a lot that you're involved with like Janis Joplin type music. Was that like your
Yes.
idol growing up?
Actually, no, my idols growing up were Elvis Presley, Aretha Franklin, Tina
love-
Turner, Judy
love Tina.
Garland. Absolutely love Judy Garland.
Have you ever seen any of them in concert?
I've seen.
I know Tina does a phenomenal job in concert.
Oh, I love her.
She's
I haven't.
excellent.
No, unfortunately, I haven't
her.
seen her. I, of course, didn't get to see Judy Garland. She passed away, but I did see
Yeah.
Liza. I'm a huge fan of Liza Minnelli, and I actually got to shake Liza's hand.
Oh, how
That
cool is
was
that?
really intense. Yeah, and made
Wow.
a quick second of an eye contact, and I just like a tear streaming to my face. I wasn't crying, but it was just so emotional. Just that when you love someone and respect
Yeah,
someone
absolutely.
and their talent, it's really it's phenomenal.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's so
those
great.
are with everyone that I like, with all genres, like I said.
So do you write your own music as well?
Yes, I do.
Like
I
what goes
usually
into that? I mean, do you do it based on personal experiences or
every song is different. Whatever, as a matter of fact, is about an ex-boyfriend. I have
Close
to
your ears,
say-
Chris.
No, I have to thank my exes because my exes give me great songs. I write in my head, not with an instrument. Sometimes I come up with the lyrics first. Sometimes I come up with the melody first and put lyrics to them. And so whatever was written about an ex, it's actually quite funny lyrically. Talks about how this gentleman lied to me, and then the gentleman had another girlfriend that I didn't know with even someone else in the mix, and how I tried to tell her about who he was and how she had him, believing everything, and it's really a funny song. And
Wow.
actually, he was in a
Will you
band that was
perform
called
it for us
Forever.
later?
Absolutely.
All right, can't wait to hear it.
Absolutely.
Because I honestly haven't heard any of your music yet, but I did hear you perform on Janet's show. That's where actually I found you. And I'd met Janet several weeks ago. We did a fundraiser together for a bully victim, and we were talking. She says you were coming on her show, and I checked out your site. And I thought you were so fabulous.
Oh,
and then
thank you.
when I saw her on the Town of Brookhaven cable, I was like, oh my gosh, she totally has to come on the show.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very
yeah,
welcome. How
Janet's
did you enjoy
wonderful.
it? Yeah, she was here a couple of weeks ago. We did a show with her, and she blew our minds because I'm a very big believer in the psychics and the medium. So she actually gave me a reading here on set that my grandparents that passed, because I was very close with them. So she kind of gave me messages from them, and it was a really cool experience. And she's
That's
actually
really
coming
nice.
back in a couple of weeks
Oh,
again.
that's great.
How'd
that's
you
great.
enjoy her show?
I loved being on her show. She was so sweet. She called it the Amber Ferrari hour. She wouldn't take any of the calls. It was really funny. Hi, Janet. But she's wonderful. I had
She really
a great,
is.
great time. It was fun to perform. On her show, I performed a Janis song, Bobby McGee, as well as a version of Because the Night that I absolutely love to sing in my
Yeah.
rock shows. So It's a lot of fun.
And you have some shows coming up this month in July,
yes,
actually.
I do. I'm so excited.
This coming
yes.
Friday, the 27th.
The 27th, yes, and Saturday the 28th.
And that's at Theater 3 in Port Jeff.
Yes.
And I think we have a graphic for you. There it is. So if people want to get tickets, give a call to the box office, or you can even go online.
Yeah, it's a really fantastic show. I have an 8-piece band. I have 2 dancers. There's costume changes. It's a whole lot of fun. The first set of the show, which is my first Legends of Rock show, I'll be doing songs by both men and women of rock, as well as my originals, and
very cool.
My song, Not Just a Pretty Face, that I'll be releasing on the 27th. And then the second half of the show is always dedicated to Janis Joplin. I come out dressed as Janis, hair and all.
So
the band comes out in 60s attire. We have an audience participation. You never know. Aren't you going to be at one of those shows?
I am. I'm coming the 27th.
You just might have to get up and do the Janis with me.
I'm
just saying.
If I can sit in front row, I mean, is it assigned seating? Because I'll be right there in front.
No, it's assigned seating. So but it doesn't matter. I make them
just
turn up the house lights, and I usually say, oh, you, the one who's saying,
yeah,
please
the one
don't
who's
pick
jumping
me.
up and down,
No,
that's me, call me.
Yes, I definitely will. So you do the Janis. It's a lot of fun. It's
yes,
really great
and
fun.
your good friend Ike Avelli is going to open for
yes,
you.
He's
He's
opening.
a comedian.
He's a comedian. He's fantastic. Hi, Ike, I love you.
Yeah.
He's really fantastic. He opens my shows, and he announces the band, and he's really funny, and he's doing a really great job.
He seems like such a great guy
He's
because
a sweetheart.
he got in touch with us too. He's coming on our show next month. We're going to do a show with him.
Yes.
We're very excited about that. And I've been in contact back and forth. And, we're on Facebook a lot. So he comments on my statuses, and he commented on your status on coming on the show today.
Yes,
so I'm looking forward
great.
to him.
He sends his love and says hi.
Aw.
So, yeah, it's really great.
Yes, please send it back for me. He seems like such a great guy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you must be so excited about these shows on the 27th and the 28th.
I really can't wait. They're just really fantastic. The theater's doing a whole summer concert series, and I was honored that they had asked that I do 2 nights. So I'm the only band doing a doubleheader.
Awesome.
It's actually going to be my first double, so I'm excited about that as well. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Definitely.
Yeah, so putting everything together, and we'll see.
What do you have planned for August or September? Are you going to be doing any other shows anywhere else?
I have a huge announcement to make coming up for a September show. I can't make it now. But I will have you announce it when I say, even if I'm not on the show, I'll let you be the first person to announce it on television.
You'll hear it first on Jason.
Absolutely.
How do you like that?
On the Jason Galka show, you will hear the announcement, but it's huge.
Oh, I'm so excited. You really whisper it in my ear later on.
Absolutely.
All right, you can whisper it to me. I'll keep your secret. I'll keep it. So you've also been in acting a little bit, too. I was on your website doing a little research.
I've done some acting, yes. I enjoy it. Haven't done it in a long time, and I just started getting my feet back into it, getting a little wet.
Was it something you started years ago, like around?
In high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to do all the shows in the high school, and I absolutely loved it.
What are some of the shows you've done?
I've done Finian's Rainbow. Not many. Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, they're really great shows. My dream role, though, is in The Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
I want to play the lion.
Okay,
Not
interesting
Dorothy,
role.
see that?
That's an interesting role.
Yes, it is. I do. I actually sing like the lion.
Wow.
I want that role. That's my dream role, is to play the cowardly lion.
Huh.
If they pick a chick, it would be
So
great.
you could be the first. You never know. So what are some of the shows that you've done recently? You say you just, get your feet wet again.
Yes, recently I was in Theater 3's The Who's Tommy.
That really is such a great theater, though.
It's a fantastic theater. They do a
several
phenomenal
shows
job.
there.
They really do. They one of my favorites is their Christmas Carol.
Yes, I was just going to say, I've been to that so many
Jeff
times.
Sanzell is phenomenal.
He's still
the
there after all
director.
these
Yes,
years.
he is. And he plays Scrooge, as you know, and he's just absolutely amazing. I've seen the production in many theaters, including on Broadway, at the Garden and stuff. And I have to say, Theater 3, Jeff Sanzell's version of the Christmas Carol is really true.
He's been there for so long because I remember being in school, like elementary school, and going on field trips in December to see that show. And it was fantastic back then. And then seeing it last year again, it was just as fantastic as I remember.
Yeah, it was great.
Such a great theater. I mean, I would love to get more involved with acting myself, but honestly, I don't know if I'm cut out for it.
Absolutely.
I
Were
find
you
myself
kidding?
talking
Look at
better. I
you.
can talk better than I can act, probably.
Well, you have to give it a try to know.
should.
So you should go and audition for a show there. They always post them.
As soon as it comes down here, we're doing so great. We premiered back in April. We're booked for all tapings in August. And
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we're doing
April,
so
what
great.
was your premiere? What date in April?
April 23rd.
Ah, just after my birthday.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. What month were you born?
I was born in December.
Ah, like
3
your
days before
dad.
Christmas, the 22nd.
Oh, look at that. My dad's the 18th.
Wow.
Oh, look at
There's
that.
so many December birthdays. Like even my cousin, my uncle, everybody is in December. So it's such a busy month and it's such an expensive month
Yes,
too.
it is. It makes it really tough.
Yeah. What do you like to do around the holidays?
Christmas is actually my favorite time of the year.
too.
Absolutely. That's when I got engaged. And that's when I'm getting married, December 1st.
Wow.
So definitely doing the Christmas-themed wedding.
Very nice.
Just family. I'm very big into my family and close friends. So, and actually this December was one of the most special. My brother is in the Air Force.
Oh.
And he was stationed in Okinawa, Japan for 3 years with his wife and my niece and nephew. And I didn't get to see them for a little over 3 years. And they were home for the first time in 3 years this past December. So I spent an entire month with them.
That's
so it was
so
really
nice.
fantastic.
Yes, it's so excited. You have so many good things lined up for you.
I'm really excited.
I'm really excited to hear you sing, and it's just about that time, right? So here's what we'll do. We'll take a quick break here. We'll let you set up.
Okay.
When we come back, Amber's going to perform for us her 2 hit singles. We'll be right back. Stay here. Yay.
Oh, we're not.
Hi there, I am back with my guest today, musical talent, Amber Ferrari.
Hey,
Hi, love.
hey.
You look so fabulous once again.
Thank you so much.
She is going to perform right now for us. You're going to get to hear that voice that's going to have you up and rocking. Girlfriend, take it away.
Thank you so much.
Stage is yours.
Here's my debut single, Whatever, Whatever, acoustic style. Lies, lies, lies. Lies, 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 lies. You played me like a fool, treated me so damn cruel. You think I would have learned the first time I did it wrong? So many lies you told to keep me loving you so. You're a liar and a cheater. You're a player, not a keeper. One thing that I must say: whatever, whatever. You're a joke, just a hoax. Oh yeah, some things just don't change. Whatever, whatever. Oh yeah. Now there is another who believes all your lies. No matter how I try to show her your true side, so many lies you told to keep her loving you so. You're a liar and a cheater. You're a player, not a keeper. One thing that I must say: whatever, whatever. You're a joke, just a hoax. Oh yeah, some things I just don't change. Whatever, whatever. I wish I could see your face as you hear this song play, knowing it's all about you. And there's nothing you can do. Yeah, yeah. You're a liar and a cheater. You're a player, not a keeper. One thing that I must say: whatever, whatever. You're a joke, just a hoax. Oh yeah, some things just don't change. Whatever, whatever.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That was so fabulous. I loved it. And that's the ex-boyfriend song that we were talking about earlier.
Whatever.
Exactly. To all exes out there.
That's right.
So you have another couple of songs for us. What's the next one we're going to hear?
The next one is my next single that will be released on July 27th. It's called Not Just a Pretty Face. Yes, yes.
Well, once again, love, the stage is yours. Take it away.
Thank you.
I think of the day when I find someone who can see deep within. I know I'm the one. The loneliness I feel is taking its toll. I'm trying so hard not to unfold. So in bed I cry, yeah, not knowing why they can't take the time to look on the inside. Not just a face, 'cause I'm not just a pretty face. Not just a game, not just a pretty face. Got feelings too, not just a pretty face. No, I'm so confused. It's hard to explain hurt and frustration when you fall in love with that special someone. Image is what it sees, not the true me. It causes me pain and things just don't change. So in bed I cry, yeah, not knowing why they can't take the time to look on the inside. Not just a face, 'cause I'm not just a pretty face. Not just a game, not just a pretty face. Got feelings too, not just a pretty face. No, what should I do? I can't take this anymore. All these feelings that are stored. No, I can't take it. I can't take it